PT Session 8 is outdoor personal training. This is another highlight of the course, among many other highlights. In this session, the friends are going to start in the room and then they're going to head outside for an absolutely top shelf outdoor experience. Now, importantly, whether it's raining or whether it's sunny, this session runs. It's a highlight whether it's rainy or whether it's dry. The only time we don't run this session is if there's hail, lightning, or stuff like earthquakes or cyclones. So you should be able to have a phone on you that will recognise if any of those things are going to happen. If it does happen to be an electrical thunderstorm or a hail day, you'll need to have an alternate venue sorted out. So make sure you do that ahead of time, just in case. This is preparing friends for what they're going to need to do for their own outdoor businesses if they choose to go that way. So alternate venues and what to do if the weather turns nasty. Now in the session, the friends are getting some boxing. It's their first foray into boxing, and the in the room component of the session at the very start, we have a clip on boxing. So it's the Punch Fit Boxing Accreditation clip. Importantly, within the session, just like with our suspension training and just like with kettlebell training, they're getting a taster for it. So we're going through some basic fitness boxing type things. Keep it simple and alert the friends that if they want to do boxing in their PT work, once they've graduated, they'll need to do a CEC course and let them know where Punch Fit courses are. Also, let them know that we can't see boxing in any of their assessments. So this is experiential only. Now have your equipment ready to go. Have it transportable. Have it in tubs or in a way that PTs could easily see that's how I could get it from A to B. So you'll need to have a good idea of things like venues in the area, council fees and registrations, what's available for you lightweight equipment-wise to use in the area. Debrief on all of this stuff so that they're set up for what they're going to do. When they get to the outdoor venue, go through boxing first, and then go through a combination of small group PT, large group outdoor PT, and sprint-based work, so they get some interval work. We're going to draw on that interval work that they do in their sprinting later on when we start talking about high-end programming for sports. So make sure they experience it. You need to make sure you've got sunscreen. You need to make sure you've done an assessment risk for WHS for the site that you're going to. And importantly, you'll also need a first aid kit. So make sure you've got all of these things ready to go. Then bring the friends back in the room, go through a debrief on what you did, why you did it, and what elements of the PT experience you've covered in the session. And that way they'll get a good overall view of what outdoor training's all about. The session run for PT08 outdoor training is introduction in the room with your boxing clip, your discussion on what's required for outdoor PT, and then it's off to the great outdoors. Outdoors, we start with our boxing prac. We do small and large group PT activities. Get them into their sprinting, and then back to campus for a roundup.